What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunched Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Eddie Hearn, Deontay Wilder, and Anthony Joshua. Eddie Hearn states this. He asked the public, why do people think that Anthony Joshua is trying to avoid, or me, trying to avoid the fight with Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder? AJ has fought everyone that he was asked to get in the ring with and fought them. Deontay Wilder's a hard puncher. It's a dangerous fight. But as far as boxing ability, Anthony Joshua boxes his ears off, he said. And Deontay has knocked out everyone outside of Tyson Fury. And Anthony Joshua could be the next opponent. That's what makes it so dangerous of a fight. But we're willing to take it to that limit. We're willing to put it on the line. You guys want to see the best fights? Let's roll the dice and let's see who wins. And let me counterpunch. First off, what stuck out to me is Anthony Joshua being asked. Asked by whom? If it's the public, just say the public. That's too confusing. People could look at that as like, what do you mean Anthony Joshua was asked? So that means every fight that he was asked to fight, he fought. So the question is, what fights was he asked to fight? You know what I mean? Was it ever Deontay Wilder? So that was kind of strange to me. He's fought everybody that he was asked to fight. No, because, you wasn't talking about, maybe they were talking about sanctioning bodies. Maybe. It's just, I don't like how he worded that. Because he needed to explain himself. Asked by who? You can't say the fans because we always wanted to see Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, right? So that's pretty much out. So he had to be talking about the sanctioning bodies like Pulev and Usyk and, those guys instead of, Matchroom. But it could be Matchroom. So it could be either Matchroom or the mandatories or whatnot, and that's not asked. He was demanded. They're mandatories. Mandatories. Yeah. So I don't even think that goes into a terminology of asking someone to do something. Right? So I don't think that's the case. But moving on, can Anthony Joshua outbox Wilder? Yeah, he can outbox Wilder. But see, he could box his ears off. Let me say something real quick. That is the wrong strategy to beat Wilder. Too many people have sat there and tried to sit back in the pocket and outbox Wilder because they are a better boxer than Wilder. Just because you're a better boxer than Deontay Wilder does not mean that's what you should do that whole fight. No, at some point, you have to make Wilder respect you. Then you don't have to take many risks to do it. You can just capitalize on the fact that his boxing skills are not anything near yours. But then here's the thing. Deontay Wilder's working on his boxing skills. I've seen that brother lately. He looks pretty damn good. I give him a 77%. It's definitely passing. But is it superb? No, because, he's still doing rookie stuff that I've seen him do. I'll do a separate video about that. But he's still looking good. That right hand looking sharp. The delivery is great. The punch placement is a lot better than it used to be. You know what I mean? And you don't want to be behind those punches. So Eddie Hearn saying that, oh, Joshua can box his ears off. So what do you think this is going to be? Like Joshua has some feather punches or something like that. Just, let me work the jab and grab and jab and hold and, reset and do the same thing for 12 rounds. That is not going to work with Deontay Wilder. Because at some point, Deontay Wilder's going to get sick of you trying to grab him. He's going to get sick of that jab, and he's going to time it with that right hand. And at some point, Wilder starts throwing right hands just to throw you the hell off, just like he did with Ortiz. I think like the 5th round or the 6th round of the second fight, he just started throwing right hands because Ortiz was just waiting for the counters, and he was playing it safe. He was no longer getting into exchanges with the right hand. So he was just waiting for his shots. And Wilder is not very overly aggressive either. You know what I mean? Especially he wasn't back then, because he had gained that extra 10 pounds before losing to Tyson Fury for the first time after the draw. Okay, so he was just kind of waiting for his shot, and he set it up and he landed and he took Ortiz out. But you know, now this Wilder that we have now, he's more wiry, right? Challenged words, right? He's more wiry, and he's more flexible, and he does a lot more punch output. And we've seen that just in the first round of Robert Helenius. So him saying, oh, AJ can box his ears off. Yeah, okay, he could outbox Wilder. But is that the best thing to do? No, you got to take it to Wilder. You take Wilder out before Wilder takes you out, because there's no ifs and buts about it, because it's going to be a part in that fight where Wilder is going to ignite bars. And he's going to make you either fight or flight. Okay? So you thinking back, oh, I'm going to just box him and box. No. Because pretty soon that jab is going to get timed with a right hand. And that right hand might be the last thing Joshua sees if he thinks that he's going to try to box Wilder like he pulled that shit with Jermaine Franklin. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Eddie Hearn claiming that Anthony Joshua can box Deontay Wilder's ears off. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!